This is the shift. And it happens not through more effort, but through a kind of relaxed choosing, a settling into what is already true at the deepest level. Welcome to the Reality Revolution. I'm your host, Brian Scott. Today, you're going to finally stop trying to manifest money. This is an activation that makes everything work. I want to talk to you about something that might be the most important thing I've ever shared about manifestation. Not a new technique, not another affirmation, or a different method. Something underneath all of that, something that determines whether everything you do works beautifully or barely works at all. Here's what I've discovered after years of teaching this material, after reading 336 Neville Goddard lectures, after guiding thousands of people through activations and meditations. The techniques work. The affirmations work. The visualizations work. Everything I'm teaching you on this channel, it works. But not equally for everyone, and not equally every time. Some people do an activation once and their life transforms. Others do the same activation 50 times and wonder what they're doing wrong. Some people affirm abundance and money flows within days. Others affirm the same words for months and nothing shifts. Why? What is the difference? It's not effort, it's not belief. It's not even consistency, it's the state underneath the technique. Let me explain. There are two ways to practice manifestation. The first way is from wanting, from hoping it works, from needing the result, from a kind of quiet desperation that says, please let this work, please let the money come. I'm doing everything right. Please let it finally happen. The second way is from having, from knowing, from a settled certainty that it's already done, from a place where the technique is not an attempt to get something, it's a celebration of something that's already yours. Same affirmation, same visualization, same words, same image practice, completely different results. The first way is like planting seeds in concrete. You can have the best seeds in the world, but nothing's going to grow. The second way is like planting seeds in the rich, fertile soil. Everything grows. Everything works. The techniques become almost miraculously effective. And it's the smallest thing. It took me a long time to figure out. Reality Transurfing really helped me with that, with their focus on reducing importance. Today, we're not adding another technique, we're transforming the soil itself. We're shifting you from the state of wanting, where manifestation is hard work, into the state of having, where manifestation becomes almost automatic. Once we do this, everything else you've learned becomes more powerful. Every affirmation hits deeper, every visualization lands faster, every activation I've ever created works better. This is the foundation, the missing piece, the thing that turns struggling into receiving. I want to make sure you really understand this because it changes everything. Imagine two people sitting down to do the same money meditation, same audio, same words, same guidance. Person A closes their eyelids and thinks, I really hope this works. I need money so bad. Maybe this time it'll finally shift. I'm going to try really hard to visualize. I'm going to try really hard and focus on feeling abundant. Person B closes their eyes and thinks, this is going to be wonderful. I love deepening my connection to source, to the wealth that's already mine. I'm excited to feel even more of what I already know is true. Can you feel the difference? Person A is trying to get something. Person B is deepening something. Person A is reaching toward abundance. Person B is resting in abundance. Person A is broadcasting, I don't have it yet. I'm working on it. Person B is broadcasting, I have it, and I'm enjoying it. Trying is energetic. It creates this discordant pressure. Universe, the quantum field, whatever you want to call the intelligence that organizes reality, responds to these frequencies very differently. To person A, it says, you're right. You don't have it yet. Here's more not having it yet. To person B, it says, you're right. You do have it. Here's more evidence of having it. Both people did the meditation correctly. Both followed the instructions. But the foundation underneath the technique determined everything. And this is why I say stop trying to manifest money. I don't mean to stop the practices. I don't mean to stop using techniques, affirmations, or activations. I mean stop bringing the energy of trying, of efforting, of hoping, of needing to those practices. I know it's hard because obviously you need this money. Obviously, you're trying to get the money just by listening to this. It's absolutely a contradiction, and within contradictions and paradoxes, you will find great spiritual truths. What we want to do is bring the energy of already having, of knowing, of certainty. This can be difficult. If it was easy, then everybody would do it. You do your affirmations from a place, yes, this is true, instead of please let this become true. You visualize and assume from a place of I'm enjoying what's mine. You're not trying to attract what you want. Do every activation, every meditation, and watch them work like they've never worked before from the foundation of having. That's what we're building today, that foundation, the soil, that frequency of already having that turns every technique into gold. So how do we make this shift? How do we move from the wanting frequency to the having? First, let's understand what's actually happening in your body and mind when you're in each state. When you're in the wanting frequency, the trying frequency, your nervous system is in a subtle state of stress. There's a reaching forward, a tension, a gap between where you are and where you want to be that your body feels as kind of a low-grade anxiety. Your thoughts are focused on the future, on when the money will come, on how it will happen, on what you'll do when it finally arrives. Your emotions carry a charge of hope mixed with fear. Hope that it'll work, fear that it won't. This is the frequency of not yet. Your entire being is broadcasting it, even while you say the words of abundance. When you're in the having frequency, everything is different. Your nervous system is relaxed and settled. There's no reaching because there's nowhere to reach to. You're already here. Your thoughts are in the present, not focused on when or how because the having is now. Your emotions are calm, certain, maybe even a little bored with the topic of money because it's handled. It's not an issue. It's just there. This is the frequency that makes everything work. And the important thing, you can choose it right now, regardless of what your bank account says, regardless of your circumstances. Because the having frequency isn't about physical evidence, it's about the state. It's about the place from which you operate. Neville Goddard called this living from the end, not living toward the end from it. It means you don't wait for the money to feel wealthy, you feel wealthy and the money follows. It means you don't do techniques to get abundance, you do techniques to celebrate abundance that you've already claimed. It means the affirmations become declarations of truth, not requests to the universe. It means a visualization becomes enjoyment of what's yours, not an attempt to attract what isn't. This is the shift. And it happens not through more effort, but through a kind of relaxed choosing, a settling into what is already true at the deepest level. So let's do that now. Take a breath with me, conscious breath. Not special, just aware. And another one, feeling your body, feeling that you're here. Now I want you to notice if there's any wanting energy in you right now around money. Any hoping this works, any tension about your financial situation, any reaching toward a future that's better than now. Just notice it. Don't judge it. It makes complete sense that it's there. You've been trained your whole life to want it, to hope, to strive. Now I want you to do something simple but profound. I want you to let that wanting energy rest. Not push it away. Don't fight it. Just let it rest. Like setting down something heavy you've been carrying. You can pick it up again later if you want, but right now just set it down. Feel what happens when you're not reaching for anything. There's a stillness here, a presence. You're not going anywhere. You're not trying to get anything. You're just here. From this place, this still present, not reaching place, I want you to consider, what if at the deepest level, your abundance is already complete? What if the money, the wealth, the prosperity, what if it's not something you need to attract, but something you need to recognize? And the only reason it hasn't fully shown up in your life is because you've been looking for it in the future. But it's been here all along, waiting to be claimed. This is a shift in perception. The abundance is not coming, the abundance is here. You're not trying to get wealth, you are wealth. Just temporarily experiencing forgetfulness. And right now, in this moment, you can remember. Take a breath into that possibility. You don't have to believe it fully. Just let it be possible. What if it's already done? What if the money is already yours? What if there's nothing left to do except receive what's been waiting for you? Feel your body in this moment. Feel what happens when you stop trying, when you stop feeling desperate to get and start allowing yourself to have. You feel a softening now, or releasing, muscles unclenching that you didn't even know were tight. This is the having frequency. It's what it feels like. Not excitement about the future, not hope that things will change, just a quiet, settled knowing that it's handled, that you're provided for, that abundance is your natural state, and you're simply returning to it. Let's go deeper into this state. Let's make it so real, embodied, that it becomes your new foundation. Take a slow breath in through your nose and release it through your mouth. Again, breathing in and letting go. One more time. In and release. From this relaxed place, I want you to feel into what it's like when money is not an issue, not a future goal, not something you're working toward. The way breathing is handled, the way your heartbeat is handled, automatic, reliable there. Feel what your body does when money is handled. The shoulders might drop a little, the jaw might soften, the belly might release, because your body's been carrying the weight of financial worry, maybe for years. It's a trauma. We have to constantly struggle with this feeling in our bodies that we need more, trying to get more. The body's been carrying this around for years, and in this moment, we're telling it, you can put that down, it's handled. Feel into your chest, your heart space. When money is handled, the heart can open. There's room for joy, for generosity, for gratitude, not forced gratitude. The natural gratitude that arises when you realize you have everything you need. Now I want you to imagine tomorrow morning you wake up, and as you become conscious, you realize money is handled. You don't know exactly how or when things shifted, but you know in that deep body level way that you're provided for, that abundance is flowing, that whatever you need will be there. How do you feel as you start your day? There's a lightness, isn't there? An ease. You're not waking up to financial stress. You're waking up to possibility, to creativity, to life. Now imagine moving through that day from this state. You check your phone, No anxiety. You think about your goals, excitement instead of pressure. You consider purchases, freedom instead of fear. This is what having feels like, and it's available to you right now. Let's anchor this deeper. I want you to feel into your bank account, not the number, but the feeling. Feel it being full, healthy, more than enough. Feel the certainty that more is always coming. That this isn't a one-time thing, but a continuous flow. That abundance isn't something you have to chase, it chases you. Now feel into your future, not with hope, with knowing. The way you know summer follows spring. The way you know the sun will rise. That same quality of certainty, apply it to your financial future. It's not, I hope I'll be wealthy. It's, I am wealthy, and it keeps expanding. This is the foundation we are building. This is the soil that makes everything grow. From this state, when you do an affirmation, it's not a request. You're not begging. It's a declaration of fact. This is what changed everything for me. When I came from this place, my affirmation started working. From this state, when you visualize abundance, you're not trying to attract it. You're enjoying what's already yours. You're daydreaming in your abundance. From this state, every technique works better. Every meditation lands deeper. Every activation I've ever created becomes more powerful. Because you're no longer trying to get something, you're celebrating what you have. I realize that this seems paradoxical. You're having to move into a contradiction. What do you have to lose but try it? I'm going to speak some truths. I want you to receive them. Feel the difference. These aren't hopes. These aren't wishes. These are statements of reality that you're simply acknowledging. These are recognition of what's already true. You are abundant. Not becoming abundant or working toward abundance. You are abundant right now. At the core of your being, abundance is your nature. Money flows to you easily. Not will flow or is starting to flow. Money flows to you easily. This is how it works for you. This is your experience. This is your truth. Now let me say this. You are worthy of wealth without earning it through struggle. Your worthiness isn't connected to how hard you work or how much you suffer. You are worthy because you exist. And wealth responds to that worthiness naturally, automatically, and continuously. There's another truth about you. Large sums of money come to you from expected and unexpected sources. This is just how your life works now. Money finds you. Opportunities find you. Abundance finds you. You don't have to chase, you simply receive. Another truth is that your financial future is secure. Not because you figured out every detail, not because you have a perfect plan, but because you've aligned with the frequency where security is natural, where provision is automatic, where there's always enough and more. Another truth is you are someone money loves. Money is drawn to you, attracted to your energy, wanting to be in your experience. You don't repel money, you magnetize it simply by being who you are. Another truth is that every technique you use works powerfully. Your affirmations land. Your visualizations manifest. Your activations transform, because underneath them all is this foundation of having. And from that foundation, everything is effective. It is already done. What you've been asking for, praying for, intending, it's done. Not almost done, not in progress, done. The only thing left for you is to let physical reality catch up with what's already true. Take a breath and let these truths settle into you. Not as a thing to believe, as things you've always known and temporarily forgot. This is who you are beneath the conditioning, beneath the worry, beneath the wanting. You are wealth itself, having a human experience. You're an all-powerful being. There's no need for you to try. Now stay with me here. We're going to go even deeper. What we've done so far is shift your frequency. You've moved from the wanting state into the having state. You felt what it's like when money is simply handled. Now we're going to let this become who you are, not just a state you visit, but your identity, the foundation from which you operate in every moment. Take a breath and stay present with me. There's a version of you that has always known abundance before the world taught you to worry, before you learned to struggle, before anyone told you that money was hard or scarce, or something you had to fight for. There's a version of you underneath all that conditioning that has never doubted its own prosperity. That version of you is not something you need to create. It's something you need to uncover, and right now in this state that we've cultivated together, you're closer to that original self than you've been in a long time. Feel that. Feel the you that exists beneath the worry, beneath the stress, beneath the trying and hoping and working so hard to make it happen. There's a you that simply knows, that simply has, that simply is wealth. And that's who you really are. The worried version that was learned, the struggled version that was conditioned, the trying so hard version that was trained into you by a world that doesn't understand how abundance actually works. But this version, this calm, certain, wealthy version, this is original. This is true. This is who you were before you were taught to forget. And you're remembering now. Let that remembering continue. Let it deepen. Let it spread through every part of you until there's no separation between you and this abundant self. You don't become wealthy. You remember that you always were. You don't try to attract abundance. You recognize that it was never missing. You don't manifest money. You allow the money that's always been yours to finally show up in physical form. This is identity level change. This is who you are now. Through the guidance of my words. You're not someone trying to be wealthy, someone who is working toward abundance, not someone hoping the next technique finally works. You're someone who has, someone who knows, someone who simply is. Now let's feel this in your physical body, because true transformation isn't just mental, it's cellular. Bring your attention to your heart. Feel it beating. This heart has been carrying the weight of financial worry, maybe for years, maybe for decades. You've been trying all this time. Every anxious thought about money, every fear about bills, every stress about the future. Your heart has felt all of it. And now in this moment, your heart gets to rest. Feel your heart receiving the message. It's handled. The money is here. You're safe. You can stop working so hard. You can stop worrying. Let your heart soften with that knowing. Bring your attention to your belly, your gut. This is where so many people hold their financial fear. That knot, that tightness, that churning anxiety about money. Feel your belly receiving the message. There's enough. There's always been enough. There will always be enough. You can digest life with ease now. You can receive nourishment, financial and otherwise, without clenching against it. Let your belly relax with that truth. Now, bring your attention to your shoulders and neck. Feel how much tension you've been carrying there. The weight of responsibility, the burden of figuring it out, the exhaustion of trying so hard. Feel your shoulders receive the message. You can put this down. You don't have to carry it anymore. The universe is handling what you thought you had to handle alone. Let your shoulders drop. Let your neck release. Now feel your whole body as one unified field. Every cell receiving the transmission of abundance. Every part of you updating to match this new frequency. Your body is learning a new way of being. A way without financial tension, a way without stress, a way where abundance simply is the water you swim in. So present, so constant, you barely notice it anymore. This is what wealthy people feel in their bodies. Not excitement about money, not focus on money, just ease, just openness, just a relaxed system that knows it's provided for. And now that's what you feel too. Your body's becoming a match for wealth. Your cells are reorganizing around abundance. Your nervous system is calibrating to a new normal. One where money flows and you simply receive. There's no trying. And every visualization, every affirmation is incredibly powerful. There's an energy field around you. You might call it your aura, your vibration, your frequency, whatever language works for you. This field broadcasts who you are to the universe. It tells reality what to bring you. It's the signal that attracts your experiences. For a long time, that field may have been broadcasting wanting, hoping, trying. The signal of I need money to come, and the universe, being the perfect mirror that it is, kept reflecting that back. More situations where you needed money to come and you had to try really hard. More experiences of wanting and hoping and trying, but right now, your field is changing. Feel it. By the command of my voice and with the help of your guides, with higher entities, with angels, right now, feel the energy around you shifting. It's no longer broadcasting want. It's broadcasting have. It's no longer signaling lack. It's signaling abundance. No longer asking reality for money. It's thanking reality for money. This is a completely different signal. It creates a different response. When your field broadcasts having, the universe responds with more having. Opportunities appear that match abundance. People show up who reflect prosperity. Circumstances arrange themselves to confirm what you already know, that you are wealthy, that money flows to you, that abundance is your natural state. You don't have to figure out how this works. You don't have to understand the mechanics. You just have to maintain the signal. And the signal is, I have, I am, it's done. Feel your field right now. Feel it humming with that frequency. Feel it reaching out into the world, touching everything, rearranging reality to match your new state. This field doesn't stop at your skin. It extends outward into your home, your workplace, your relationships, your bank account. Everything it touches begins to reorganize. The money that's been waiting for you, it can feel this field now. It knows where to go. It knows you're ready to receive it. The opportunities that are meant for you, they're being drawn toward this signal. They can't help it. The abundance attracts abundance. The having attracts having. Trying attracts trying. But you are a magnet now, not because you're trying to attract anything, but because of what you are. The field is set. Abundance is not something you achieve, it's something you allow. It's not a destination you arrive at, it's a truth. You just have to stop resisting it. For most of your life, you've been unconsciously blocking the abundance that was trying to reach you. Not on purpose, not because you're broken or flawed or doing something wrong, something that you need to try, but because you were taught to block it, conditioned to resist it, trained to believe you had to earn it, struggle for it, prove yourself worthy of it, that you had to try very hard. And all that time, abundance was right there, waiting, patient, ready to flood into your life the moment you stopped pushing it away. That moment is now. You're not pushing anymore. You're not blocking. You're not resisting. You're open, receptive, allowing. An abundance which has always been your birthright, your natural state, the truth of who you are, abundance can finally reach you. It's like you've been standing in a river, trying to stop the water with your hands, exhausting yourself, working so hard, wondering why you're always struggling against the current. And now, you have simply let go, dropped your hands, let the river carry you. The river was always going in the direction of your abundance. You were just fighting it. Now you're flowing with it and everything becomes easy. Money flows to you because that's what money does when you're not blocking it. Opportunities find you because that's what opportunities do when you're not resisting them. Wealth accumulates around you because that's what wealth does when you're aligned with your nature. This isn't something you're creating, it's something you're allowing finally after all this time, and it feels like relief, doesn't it? Like you can finally stop working so hard, like you can finally rest. Like the struggle is over and something new has begun. The relief is real. The struggle really is over. What's beginning is a life of receiving, of allowing, of watching abundance show up without having to chase it. This is your natural state. Something's already different. Can you feel it? Even before you return to your regular life, something has shifted. The part of you that was trying so hard, it's quieter now, resting. The part of you that was worried about money, it's softer now, more at peace. The part of you that was hoping and wishing and wanting, it's transformed into something else, into knowing, into certainty, into calm. The shift is not temporary. It's not just the feeling of a good meditation that fades by tomorrow. This is a foundational change, a rewiring, a new set point. You will still have thoughts about money. You might still notice old patterns trying to resurface, but underneath all of that, something is different now. There's a ground beneath your feet that wasn't there before, a stability, a knowing that doesn't depend on your bank balance or your circumstances. You know you're abundant. I've been trying to tell you, not because the numbers prove it, but because you have felt the truth of it in your body, because you've touched the reality of it in your being. And that knowing will carry you. It will steady you when old fears arise. It will anchor you when circumstances seem uncertain. It will remind you again and again of what is actually true. The money is coming, but more importantly, the frequency of having is already here. The opportunities are forming, but more importantly, you are already the person who receives them. The abundance is manifesting, but more importantly, you are already the abundance. Watch what happens in the coming days and weeks, not with grasping attention, with relaxed curiosity. Notice the shifts, the synchronicities. Things will happen that you didn't plan. Money will come from sources you didn't expect because you stopped trying. Doors will open that you didn't know existed. The clue is right there in the Bible. It took God 7 days to create the earth. But the earth wasn't created until the seventh day when he kept the Sabbath and rested. That's what you need to do. I'm not telling you to be lazy. I'm not telling you to give up and not work on what you want. But I'm telling you to come from a place of having, not trying. There's a future version of you, your abundant self, the you that exists in the timeline where all this has fully manifested. This version of you looks back at this moment right now with so much love, because this is the moment where everything clicked, everything changed. This is the moment you stopped trying and started having. The moment the foundation shifted. Take a breath and feel the fullness of this moment. Every day you will become more of your future self, without any trying involved. You came here carrying the weight of trying, of wanting, of desperately needing and hoping money would come. You're leaving here with something different, a foundation, a frequency. It may seem difficult. As soon as you look at your bank account or your credit card bills, you say, well, Brian, that's easy for you to say. It's not that difficult. You can do it. You can make this tiny shift. It's a tiny shift, but it changes everything. It's always the subtle and tiny shifts that make the biggest differences. Why? I don't know. It can be frustrating. You're not the same person who pressed play on this. You are someone new now, someone who has money, someone who is money, someone who has stopped chasing and started receiving. This is your new identity. Wear it well. Let it inform how you walk through the world, how you make decisions. You are wealthy, not becoming, not working toward, not trying. You are wealthy. Take that with you. Let it be the last thought that settles into you before we close. You are wealthy. It is already done. The money is yours. Feel your body. Feel this moment. Feel the shift that's taken place. Bring some gentle movement into your fingers and toes feeling yourself more fully present. When you're ready, take your time. Welcome back. Go out into the world and have the most amazing day. You've just laid the foundation that changes everything. Simple shift, the foundation of having. The frequency of already possessing everything you've been seeking. In this place, your entire practice transforms. Now you can really manifest money without trying. Stop trying to manifest money and just manifest it. The trying is over. The receiving has begun. And so it is. Before we go, I wanted to remind everyone that you can still get a ticket to our upcoming event in Newark, New Jersey on February 27th through March 1st. This will be a groundbreaking, transformational event where I shift you into your greatest timeline. This is the best way to take your practice to the next level. You can get tickets. There's a link in the description. It's at www.brianscottlive.com/February-2026. Now is the perfect time to come join the Reality Revolution community at school, where we have exclusive content and weekly sessions. It has been one of the most amazing experiences to watch this group grow. This is my soul family, and we're missing you. You can join us at school.com, skool.com/Reality Revolution. I'd love it if you checked out my art. We have new art pieces. You can find it at www.newearth.art. Be sure to check out my second YouTube channel, The Brian Scott Musical Experience. We have new music being released on a regular basis. We just released All Rivers Run Home, an amazing new song. I'm sending all my light and love to everyone, holding you in that space, seeing you thriving, not trying. And welcome to the Reality Revolution. You felt it. That pull, like you're supposed to be somewhere else. Someone else. Like there's a version of your life that's already happening and you're just watching it from the wrong side of the glass. What if that version isn't somewhere else? What if it's right here, waiting for you to step into it? Not through years of work, not through more information, through a single moment of actual shift. Three days, one room. Everything changes. The East Coast finally has a door, and it's opening on February 27th. The question isn't whether you're ready, it's whether you'll answer.